to turn back to page 105, Yedid Nefesh. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Tonight's a very special Shabbat, a little bit fractured, actually. Our congregation is in 3 parts this evening. The first part is right here and right there, online and in this Mishkan. The other part is downstairs, 100+ screaming children, baby raving it up with Shabbat Shalom and the Bim Bom Band. And then, of course, up on the banks of Lake Simcoe, we also have Cottage Shabbat. So Shabbat Shalom to all of our friends up at Cottage Shabbat. And also, this is a beautiful and very special Shabbat, but a little bit heartbreakingly sad, because our incredible cantorial intern, not soloist, cantor in the making, cantorial intern, Will, this is his final Shabbat with us before he returns to the Hebrew Union College, the Debbie Friedman School of Sacred Music, where you will no doubt thrive and have another 2 fantastic years under your belt. So there's a lot to celebrate this Shabbat. There's a lot to be joyful for this Shabbat. And so, while we are a bit fractured and broken up all over the place, the one thing that brings the Jewish people all together is the lighting of Shabbat candles, bringing in our sacred 25 hours. And so it is our genuine pleasure to invite 3 generations of the Soberman family, who are here tonight for a very special yahrzeit, to come up and lead us in lighting these congregational candles. And then everyone else, would you please come up and light these candles, which have been waiting here just for you all week. Good Shabbos, Michael. It's good to see you. Good Shabbos, Helen. Shabbat Shalom. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
I can take those for you. You don't have to worry about them. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for coming and lighting the candles. Yeah. We continue with our Kabbalat Shabbat service on page 107, L'chuna Ranana. Todah izmirot nari alo tekan mafanav b'todah izmirot nari alo ki el gadol Adonai umelech gadol al kol Elohim asher
Yeshua, Shiru l'Adonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru l'Adonai, Kol haaretz, Shiru l'Adonai, Baruch Hu Shemo, Baseru miyom le'yom, Yeshuato, Baseru
This is a small preview for what's coming later, but I went to Stratford this week, and I saw The Hobbit, and it was delightful, and you'll hear more about it soon. But at a certain point, the wizard, Gandalf, appears, and he Exactly. Oh, if that's not giving you chills. And he walks down the aisle towards the stage. And it's a child's play. And there was a little boy on the aisle who lost his mind. He was so excited. There was Gandalf. There's the wizard. And he's right there. It inspired him. It moved him. He was literally brought to tears. His parents had to hold him. This is the emotion of L'Chadodi. I know it's a bit of a stretch, but it's not. This is the emotion of L'Chadodi. Here comes the Sabbath bride. Here comes the Sabbath queen. She's walking into the room. She's walking into the aisle. And at this moment, our joy and our attention and our intention should be at such a height that you see her and you go, L'Chadodi likrat kala. This is it. This is who she is. This is where we are. And so when we get to that moment, we're going to turn, we're going to face the door. And I don't think any of you can possibly be as excited as that little boy. But it would be wonderful if all of us would remember what it feels like to see someone incredible coming and embrace that moment full-heartedly. L'Chadodi, page 115.
L'Chadodi, likrat kala, Penei Shabbat. Likrat kala, Penei Shabbat, nekabela L'Chadodi. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmianu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad, U'shmo echad, L'shem u'tiferet v'litzila. Kala, Penei Shabbat, nekabela L'Chadodi, likrat kala, Penei Shabbat, nekabela L'Chadodi, likrat Shabbat, Lechuven elcha. L'Chadodi, likrat kala, Penei Shabbat, nekabela L'Chadodi, likrat kala, Penei Shabbat, nekabela L'Chadodi. Adonai Elayich nigla L'Chadodi, likrat kala, Penei Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Mekabela. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Mekabela. Lecha Dodi.
These more shears.
Mizmor shir leyom hashabbat, tov lehodot ladonai. Mizmor shir leyom hashabbat, tov lehodot ladonai. Ulzamher leshimcha elyon, Ulzamher leshimcha elyon, lehakid baboker chastecha, ve'emunatcha ba'leilot. Tzadik katamar yifrach, ke'erez balvanon yiskeh. Shtunim beveit Adonai, bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu. Od yenevun beseva, dishenim rananim yehiyu. Lehagid ki Ashar Adonai, Tzuri v'lo avlatabo.
Baruch Hu, page 119, we rise. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chokhma poteach she'arim, uvidvuna meshane etim, umachalif et hazmanim, umisader et hakochavim b'mishmerotehem, rakia kirtzono. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or, umavir yom uvei layla, umavdil bein yom uvein layla, Adonai tzvaot shemo, El Chai v'kayam tamid imloch aleinu leolam va'ed, Baruch Ata Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim.
Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael, Amcha Ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu, B'shochbenu נשיח בחוקיך, ונשמח בדברי תורתך, ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד, כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו, ובהם נגע יומם ולילה. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים, ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ברוך שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם ועד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בעם בשבתך, בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם emet.
All this we hold to be true and sure. You alone are our God, there is none else, and we are Israel, your people. You are our sovereign. You deliver us from the hands of oppressors, and save us from the fists of tyrants. You do wonders without number, marvels that surpass our understanding. You give us our life, and by your help we survive all who seek our destruction. You did wonders for us in the land of Egypt, miracles and marvels in the land of Pharaoh. You led your people Israel out forever to serve you in freedom. And when your children witnessed your power, they extolled you and gave you thanks. Willingly they enthroned you, and full of joy, Moses, Miriam, all of Israel sang this song.
Adonai mi kamocha, nedar bakodesh, orati hilot, osef ele, mi chamocha. Mi chamocha, ba'elim Adonai mi kamocha, nedar bakodesh, orati hilot, osef. Who is like you? Who is like you? Who is like you? Adonai. Who is like you? Who is like you? כי פד אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני,
ברוך שמו.
גאל ישראל. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu l'chayim. Ufros aleinu sukkot shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukkot shlomecha. Safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. Amen. Hashkivenu, Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu. Ufros aleinu sukkot shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukkot shlomecha. Amen.
I count that Hashkivenu as a personal gift to me. I grew up in Denver, Colorado, and the Jewish summer camp I went to was called Schwader Camp. And the musician in residence and now the director of education and Jewish learning at the synagogue that owns that camp is a man named Brodsky. And he is the composer of that particular tune for Hashkivenu. It is not summertime if I don't hear that tune, because you bring me right back to camp. Each of us has a melody, each of us has a song, each of us has a setting that speaks to us because it came to us at a point in our life where we were learning, where we were open, where we were feeling our most spiritual. For many of our children, that's camp. And those camp melodies, they reinforce the magic of Judaism and the magic of summertime. And for others of us, there are more traditional melodies, more stately melodies. And I believe this Vishamru
We're heading towards one.
is one of them.
Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
אמן.
ועלמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב ימרו. אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה.
יתברך.
יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה.
בריחו.
לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה וימרו.
אמן.
אדוני שפתי תפתח ופי אגיד תהילתך. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו אלוהי אברהם אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב אלוהי שרה אלוהי רבקה אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא אל עליון גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיה מתים אתה רב להושיע מוריד הטל מכלכל חיים בחסד מחיה מתים ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומציל אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה לחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש וקדושים בכל יום יהללו סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We continue the Amidah silently through page 136.
Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Ki Atahu Melech Adon Lechol HaShalom Ki Atahu Melech Adon Lechol HaShalom Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam V'tov Beinecha Levarech et Amecha Yisrael Bechol eit uvechol shah Bishlomecha Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam.
From peace in the world, we turn to the healing of peace, peace within, of body, mind, and spirit. We are praying this evening for the following friends and family of our congregation by name. They are Erwin Huberman, Tova bat Malkalea, Akiva ben Natan v'Shoshana, Chana Tzipora bat Yitzchak v'Shoshana, Robert Schenk and Sadie Fine, Baruch ben Esther, Rivka bat Chana, Chana Norit bat Noach v'Ruchama Chaya, Yehuda Leib ben Divora. And we continue to pray for our Israeli siblings, brothers, sisters, and cousins, those who are suffering the physical and emotional wounds of the ongoing wars with Iran and its proxies. Are there names to be added to our prayers for healing this evening? So as I shared right before L'Chadodi, this week my family and I went to Stratford to see The Hobbit. It was the first visit to Stratford for me and my little one, and it was, in a single word, magical. J.R.R. Tolkien's stories of dragons and dwarves and a magic ring comes alive on stage in a way that was completely unique and independent of the billion-dollar movie franchise that nowadays many of us associate with us. But it was still children's theater, which means that the emotions are big and the pace is brisk, at least as far as Tolkien goes, it's brisk, and the characters have relatively brief emotional arcs. But sitting next to my 6-year-old daughter for her first taste of live theater was the greatest treat. When Bilbo's round door appears on stage, rolled out completely by invisible members of the stage crew, she turns to me, "Oh, how did they do that?" And she was dazzled by the thunder and the lightning, the fog and the mist rolling down as the stage transforms, its simple structures moving and rearranging itself to convince you suddenly that you're going through a forest, you're on top of a mountain, you're deep in a cave, you're stuck in the middle of a wild battlefield. And she bought in completely that a cast of maybe 6 to 8 was portraying a band of 13 dwarves, 1 hobbit, 1 wizard, a kingdom of wicked goblins, 1 giant eagle, some very haughty elves, and a fearsome fire-breathing dragon. She simply accepted the magic of theater. Sitting down and then leaving the theater, I was struck by 2 thoughts that I want to share with you all this evening. One is on the history of Tolkien and the Jews, and the other is about our fellow festival attendees. So J.R.R. Tolkien, author of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, was not Jewish. The Oxford professor was a devout Catholic and a grand opponent of the Nazis. He famously refused to work with a Nazi publisher, especially after the man wanted to double-check his Aryan background before being willing to translate The Hobbit into German. In a published response, Tolkien wrote, "Thank you for your letter. I regret that I'm not clear as to what exactly you meant by Arishka," which is what the Nazi was asking him for. "Are you Arishka? I'm not of Aryan extraction," which is to say I'm not Indo-Iranian. As far as I'm aware, none of my ancestors spoke Hindustani, Persian, Gypsy, or any related dialects. But if I am to understand that you are inquiring about whether or not I am of Jewish origin, I can only reply to regret that I appear to have no ancestors of that gifted people. Tolkien, besides not being a fan of Nazis, was also not a fan of allegory, which is to say he didn't think you should read his stories as if they were addressing the real world. You shouldn't be looking at them and saying, this is history in fantasy. And yet, he's also on record for having based the dwarves of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings explicitly on the Jewish people. Dwarven language is rooted in Hebrew. It utilizes a 3-core letter root system. And in interviews, he explicitly discussed his Jewish inspiration, saying on the BBC in 1964, "The dwarves, of course, are quite obviously, well, wouldn't you say, in many ways, they remind you of the Jews?" And later writing, "I do think of dwarves like Jews," he wrote, "at once native and alien in their habitation, speaking the language of the country, but with an accent due to their own private tongue." Thankfully, Tolkien avoided most anti-Semitic stereotypes with his dwarves. They are no more blinded by lust for gold than men or elves around them. The grotesque caricature of body and personality, which you can find in Wagner's dwarves, from his own story about a magic ring, also based on the Jewish people, is nowhere to be found. No, Tolkien's dwarves are talented and loyal, jovial and fierce, and yes, flawed, a bit stiff-necked too, but that simply puts them in good company with the other races of Middle-earth. And so watching the play, it was actually very hard for me not to see The Hobbit with an explicitly Jewish and Zionist lens. The dwarves of Lonely Mountain have been kicked out of their ancestral home because of their own ancient moral failings. And yet, despite this, they have never forgotten where they came from. Generations of them long to return to their homeland. They exist for the majority of their narrative explicitly as a diaspora people who sing a song of yearning, a deep, soulful song of homecoming, the Misty Mountains. And that Misty Mountains song, which rang out throughout the play, had me reminiscing of similar ancient prayers and modern Israeli tunes alike, from Yehuda Halevi's My Heart is in the East to Naomi Sheffer's Yerushalayim Shel Zahav. So Judaism and The Hobbit may have been on the front of my mind as we were watching the play, but I have a feeling somehow I was in the minority. Most of the folks at the Avon Theater were there for a very different reason, which brings me to my second point. I was delighted to see specifically at the children's play the sheer number of parents and grandparents who were there with the youngest generation of their family. And I was also very pleased to see the other population that was there, the Ren Fair types, who were dressed up in their favorite Hobbit, Lord of the Rings style cosplay. Now, it is very easy in this day and age of streaming and instantaneous pleasure to watch Tolkien's stories. There are 6 blockbuster films from the last few decades, which total over 24 hours, if you count all of their extended editions, that you can access on 5 different providers in Canada alone. You do not have to drive several hours to get to Stratford. The battles and the special effects will be far more realistic on your screen at home. And bluntly, the quality of the acting from the likes of Sir Ian McKellen will probably be a little bit more compelling for you if you're a grown-up audience. And yet, all of these folks had made the choice to come and see something that they knew would be less than that. Less convenient, less spectacle, less nuance. Because there is something about live theater rooted in shared experience and ultimately revolving around a tradition, like the Stratford Festival, which speaks to our shared humanity and to generational values. And this was true for both the proud Tolkien enthusiasts who were there specifically for the play, and for the parents and the grandparents who were there to share something special with a child. I'll put it very simply. If you love something and you want to see it thrive, if you want your children to love something and you want it to be there for them, you need to invest in it. You need to invest your time in it. You need to invest your passion in it. You need to invest your resources in it. You, in fact, need to invest your you in it. Otherwise, where will it be? Walking out of the Avon Theater, surrounded by brand new generations of Tolkien lovers, theater lovers, and Stratford lovers, I was struck by this truth all over again, because it is, of course, the very same truth that Jewish institutions have sought to transmit for decades now, if not for centuries. Now, I hesitate to invoke the high holidays in a drosh about theater, because our most sacred time of year is explicitly not a show. It is not a performance. But yet, this is the lesson. This is the lesson that I hope that we can impart on the many souls who will come through our doors back into their spiritual homes over the next coming month and a half. Because if you don't invest in the things you love, if you don't invest in the things that you want for your children for the future, where will they be? We too have a tradition that cannot be fully described or experienced over a screen. We too have something worth coming to be part of. We too have something that can lift us, inspire us, enchant us, transform us, and bless us. And so as this Shabbat marks Shabbat Mevarchim, because the month of Elul is imminent, it arrives next week, may our continued journey towards our high holy days there and back again, be one of blessing, inspiration, and peace, and above all, may it be something where each of us puts our full selves in, not only for us, but for each generation to come. Shabbat Shalom. We begin the conclusion of our tefillah, page 139. We rise as we can for Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'tet kedula leotzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoyei haratzot, velo samanu kemishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ ומושב עיקרו בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים הוא אלוהינו אין עוד אפס מלכנו אפס זולתו ככתוב בתורתו וידעת היום והשבות אל לבביך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
You may be seated, if only for a moment, though I ask our mourners to remain standing that we may acknowledge you and support you at this time of memory. Today, we mark the yahrzeits of the following: Bernard Arendt, Winona Arndt, Aviva Shani Barth, Bella Ben-Dayan, Gertrude Blackstone, Adeline Borens, Ada Borinsky, Ivor Brody, Jan Bruss, Joseph Budlowski, Louise Cassidy, Luba Shaitan, Dora Dalgorf, Eugene Dicker, Ann Dubin, David Eisen, Maurice Elkaby, Samuel Fine, Louis Fingold, Samuel Fingold, Abraham Freilich Bereksk, Sandra Gertner, David Goodman, Alan Gorin, Howard Heltzer, Charles Hertzman, Mary Hopp, Ann Eisen, Morris Kohler, Syra Kopler, Nathan Latchman, Morris Lehman, Julia Levine, Pearl Levitt, Helen Levovitz, Abraham Levy, Sidney Loftus, Rachel Lowe, Harry Mannheim, Bernard Mayer, Saul Morris, Hilda Nissenbaum, John Pentern, David Rakoff, Simon Ram, Frank Roberts, Albert Rose, Ben Rosenberg, Frida Rosenberg, Billy Roth, Jenny Saunders, Wilfred Schwab, Harvey Shoemaker, Marilyn Soberman, Sharon Sutton, Sophie Sweden, Fanny Weinreb, Fanny Wine, William Woolman, Betty Zeldin, David Zenner. And we remember, too, those who have died most recently. Their families are in the early days of mourning, the Shloshim. They are Robert Hughes, Lloyd Levine, George Margolius, Sonia Pines Slater, Marlene Sylvester, Perry Clifford Young. It is with sadness that we report the passing of our member, Robert Yasny, husband of Charna, father of Robin, Bruce, Jeffrey, and Nancy, and of Yaffa Edenson, mother of Orrin and Karen. Many of you remember that Yaffa was one of the Holy Blossom Temple's beloved teachers in our school. Please check the Benjamin's website for details regarding these funeral services. We are also sad to report the passing of Pamela Elizabeth Ruth Rugels, mother of member Rachel Jacobson, and Jenna, sister of Gary, Rick, and Wendy. Services and interment will occur in Nova Scotia. are their names to be added to our memorial? Zichronam Livracha. We rise as one for Kaddish Yatom, the mourner's Kaddish, page 142. Yit Gadal, V'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Amen. Ba'alma Divara Chirute V'yamlich Malchute, B'chaye Echon, Uvyom Echon, Uv'chaye Dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala Uvizman Kari V'imru, Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevarach Le'elam Olamei Maya, Yit Barach V'yish Tabach, V'yit Pa'ar, V'yit Romam, V'yit Naseh, V'yit Hadar, V'yit Aleh, V'yit Alal, Shmei D'Kudesha, B'richu, Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata, Tush B'chata V'nechamata, Da'amiran Ve'alma V'imru, Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chayim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'imru, Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mromav, Hu Yaseh Shalom, Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael. V'imru, Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved amongst us and our people Israel in all lands near and far. And together we say,
Oseh Shalom B'mromav, Hu Yaseh Shalom, Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lemaseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh, zecher letziat Mitzrayim, ki vanu v'charta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, be'shabbat kodshecha, be'ahava v'ratzon, inchaltanu, baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh ha-Shabbat.
Amen.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. Eze chala, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz, Shabbat shalom. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Malachem Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Malachei Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seitem Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seitem Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Hamlachim Shabbat Shalom.